The pregnancy test showed positive the same day I found the text messages on his phone. My name is Sarah, I'm 26 years old, and 8 months ago I thought I had the perfect relationship. Mark and I had been together for 2 years. We'd just signed a lease on a new apartment, a cozy one-bedroom downtown, exactly where we'd always talked about starting our life together. He'd even hinted at engagement rings. Everything was exactly how I'd always dreamed it would be. But everything changed when I picked up his phone to check the time. We met at a friend's barbecue. He was charming, funny, and ambitious. He remembered little things like my favorite band and that I hated olives. When he first told me he loved me, my heart soared. This was my person, my forever. 2 years into our relationship, we were inseparable. We cooked dinner together every night, went on spontaneous weekend trips, and talked for hours about our future. We were the couple everyone envied, or so I believed. Looking back, the signs were there. Little moments of him being overly protective of his phone, or vague excuses about where he was. I dismissed them all as paranoia. I was getting ready for work one morning when I noticed his phone light up with a notification from Instagram. It wasn't a name I recognized, just a profile picture of a girl I'd never seen before. My stomach did a flip. "Who's messaging you this early?" I asked, trying to sound casual. He snatched the phone quickly. "Just a client," he mumbled, his eyes darting away. He'd never been secretive about his work before. My gut told me something was off, but I pushed it down. And that's when things got worse. A week later, he started canceling our plans more often. "Work emergency," he'd say, or "guy's night." But the excuses felt hollow. He'd come home late, smelling faintly of a perfume that wasn't mine. I started checking his phone more often when he was in the shower. Nothing. He was too careful. The tension in the apartment grew thicker with every passing day. I found myself obsessively scrolling through his following list on Instagram, desperate for a clue, a name, anything. I saw a profile, a girl named Chloe. She had recent pictures of herself at places I'd just been with Mark. A coffee shop, a park, even the new restaurant we'd tried last weekend. My heart hammered against my ribs. But I wasn't ready for what I discovered next. I typed Chloe into the Instagram search bar. There she was, Chloe Peterson, and her profile was public. I saw pictures of them together, laughing, holding hands, kissing. "My amazing boyfriend, Mark," one caption read, posted just last month. There were dozens of them. Dates, selfies, anniversary posts for their 1 year, a year, a whole year of him living a double life. My world shattered in that moment. I dropped his phone. The screen cracked. The sound echoed in the silent apartment, a gunshot to my heart. My hands were shaking so violently I could barely breathe. Tears streamed down my face, hot and stinging. He walked in just then, fresh out of the shower. "What's wrong?" he asked, his voice calm, oblivious. I pointed at the phone, at the cracked screen, at Chloe's smiling face. "Who is she, Mark?" I choked out, my voice barely a whisper. His face went white. He opened his mouth, but no words came out. He looked from the phone to me, his eyes filled with a terror I'd never seen before. He tried to deny it at first, a clumsy tangle of lies about a friend who was going through a hard time. But the photos, the dates, the public declarations of love told a different story. I packed a bag, just a small one, enough for a few nights. I called my best friend Jessica through gasping sobs. She came immediately, her face etched with concern. Mark was still standing there, begging, pleading, trying to explain, but there was no explanation that could mend this. I left that night, leaving him in our shared apartment, amidst the wreckage of our life together. The next few days were a blur of tears, anger, and utter disbelief. My parents were heartbroken for me. Jessica stayed by my side, listening, offering comfort. The lowest point was waking up each morning, remembering and feeling the fresh wave of pain. I had to make the hardest decision of my life. It's been 3 months since I walked out. I'm living with Jessica for now, looking for my own place. Mark has tried to contact me countless times, but I've blocked him. I haven't heard from Chloe, and I don't want to. I'm still healing, still picking up the pieces of my shattered trust. It's not easy, There are days when the anger overwhelms me, and days when the sadness is a heavy blanket. But there are also moments of clarity, of realizing I deserve better. I've started going to a support group, and it helps to hear other stories, to know I'm not alone. What I learned is that sometimes the hardest truths are hidden in plain sight. Always trust your gut feeling, even when you desperately want to believe in someone. Don't let love blind you to the red flags. Your intuition is a powerful tool. And remember, you are strong enough to walk away from anything that isn't honest, true, and real. You deserve nothing less.